Open Mic Production presents me, the Lunchroom. I'm the Lunchbox, but you watching the Lunchroom, the online podcast. Yeah.
You are now tuned into the Lunchroom with Greg Baker, Roachonomics, and Jolie. Brought to you by Open Mic Production.
Welcome to the Lunchroom. I'm Greg Baker.
I'm Jolie.
And I'm Zach Roach.
And this is the Lunchroom brought to you by Open Mic Production. So look, let's hop right into the show. First topic of the day. Why are side chicks glorified? Zach, let's start off with you.
I'll be the first to say side chicks I have been glorified. And people want to know why. Now, some people, to me, as from a man perspective, I can't speak. Jolie will give you more the woman perspective. From the man perspective, a lot of time, a side chick for us is just something new. It's just new. That's it. But we don't want to, trust me, a side chick, if a man really, listen, and don't get me wrong, you're never supposed to cheat on your wife and you shouldn't have a side chick. But if they do have a side chick, it's just for that. Just to get it on. That's it.
Just a little one off, huh? I personally feel like a side chick is glorified because they tend to be nastier than the wife. I feel like when you get married, sometimes the wife tends to get comfortable in a relationship and feel like they don't need to do the same things they used to do to keep their man because they're married. So the side chick comes along doing all the things that they weren't doing beforehand. That's what I think.
See, I think in that aspect, women and men should be more competitive. And once you start feeling like you don't have to do this and do that, you already lost. Yeah. You already lost her or him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just once again, I just think from a man perspective, sometimes we just like something new. We like something that we ain't had before, and it also give us confidence. Like, wow, it's good to have another woman that like us.
But what about the woman's confidence, though? The one that you're hurting?
Yeah, it's not right, but that's just what it is. I'm not saying that's the right approach, but that's what it is. Yes, it's definitely gonna hurt the woman, but as far as the side chick getting glorified, it should never be glorified.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just glorified so much. Like you turn on the radio like today and see so much glorification of
even on TV,
in TVs and songs, and even with Olivia Pope, that's glorification of side chick, but.
With side chicks, you know, I keep going back to the point they're new, but a side chick, and you do have some valid points about like a side chick is doing the nasty stuff that maybe your woman ain't doing at home.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you know, for most men, well, I can only speak for, you know, in my opinion, is most of the time it's just, if you've been with your wife or girlfriend 5-10 years, you know everything about her. You done seen her, you done seen it from the back, you done seen it from the front, you done seen it, you done did the role play, y'all done went outside, y'all done played cops and robbers, you done did everything possible sexually. And it ain't just sexually, don't get me wrong, but sexually. And that's what you're alluding to more to, is sexually.
My thing is this though, why are the men treating the women sometimes like the girlfriend? Like, why do they feel like they have the position of the wife? Like, they could approach the wife. That's my point.
That's when the whole side chick relationship has lost its way and is destined down the train of destruction. You know, that relationship is going to end because that lady and that guy is too emotionally involved in that situation. And I truly believe that women cheat differently from men because they say, like, I don't know if it's a true stat, but they say 95% of women got a sad guy on the side.
That's not true. That's not true. And where did you get this stat from? Google?
A meme.
Wikipedia?
It was a meme.
It was a meme.
Nah, women, listen, Jolie, don't sit up here in front and act like women don't be having side dudes.
I mean, they do, but it all depends on the relationship. I feel like when a woman does have a side dude, the man kind of already knows because it's something that he's lacking, I feel like, in a way, like towards a relationship.
A lot of women have side.
The guy already has an idea of it.
I think a lot of women have side dudes for money. They use them as sugar daddy to pay all that type of stuff.
Sometimes before emotional support. Sometimes because
that could be cool.
Or gangsta or something like that.
So can a guy have an emotional supportive relationship with a sad woman?
Yes,
it happens.
Definitely.
Before we move on, I will say this. A side chick shouldn't last that long. Once the side chick, if you keep doing it with the side chick, eventually human beings.
Cut off.
as a human being, you will start to catch feelings.
Yes.
And you cannot get mad at her if you going on and on with this and she don't start to catch feelings. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
2 weeks. That's what you got, side chicks.
2 weeks? 2 weeks? That's it?
That's it. And you're out of there.
How about 2 weeks in a day?
You are watching The Lunchroom, brought to you by Open Mic Production.